The Target 12 investigators have been busy this week. They won an open records complaint that got the governor's office to release an email that alleged the behavior of the two state officials was, quote, blatantly sexist, racist, and unprofessional while on a trip to Philadelphia in March to visit with Scout Ltd., a contractor working on redeveloping the Cranston Street Armory. One of the Rhode Island state officials in question has since resigned, but that has now created a domino effect. I'm Erica Ritchie alongside Target 12 investigator Alexandra Leslie. And Alex, the Rhode Island GOP is now calling on Governor Dan McKee for a lunch that he attended with officials from that contractor, Scout Ltd., months before this Philly trip even took place.
Right, Erica. So the state GOP alleged Governor McKee's failure to pick up a $228 lunch tab at the Capitol Grill in Providence violated the state's ethics code. Now, McKee said he believed his meal was anywhere from $25 to $32. The ethics code, though, prohibits public officials from accepting gifts worth more than $25. So the January lunch, first reported by the Providence Journal, took place with Scout officials and their lobbyist, Jeff Britt. On Wednesday, the governor told me and other reporters he was not expecting to see people from Scout there in January and that he actually left that lunch early without paying to get to another engagement. Meanwhile, I asked the governor if he personally had any ideas of how he'd like to see the Armory building be used.
No, I think that, again, I said at the press conference that we would be having some meetings with the mayor. We've started to do that. I think it's premature to be talking about what that means.
All right, lots more to talk about as it relates to that. Let's shift gears now and talk about the schools in Providence there. So the school board members voted to approve entering an agreement with a new maintenance contractor starting August 1st, but that's not really sitting well with the current vendor. Yeah, so Erica, lawyers for the current vendor, which is Aramark, say that agreement will breach the existing contract, which was set to expire in November. So the board voted Wednesday to approve a $72 million deal with new maintenance contractor ABM Industries. Aramark claimed the bidding process was, quote, arbitrary, capricious, and contrary to law. Education Commissioner Angelica Infante-Green told me the state, which is still in control of Providence schools, awarded the new contract in an effort to implement a performance-based system.
Basically, you perform, you get paid. And that is a whole different way of operating. Many other school districts, the majority of other school districts in other states, that's what they do. And that's what the district is hoping to do.
So the district has previously blamed the company for not addressing deteriorating building conditions, while Aramark has said the district has continually postponed infrastructure replacements. Erica. Oh, you guys certainly have been busy up in that Target 12 office. Lots of things to stay on top of, lots of developing stories. And of course, you can always find the latest updates on our website, WPRI.com. Target 12 investigator Alexandra Leslie, thanks for joining us. Thanks for having me.